And
yay, we're live. Yay. Of course, I could not find the stream on my thing. Hopefully you guys can find it on yours. Let's see. Hi, guys. Are we live? Yes, we are. We are live, finally. Okay. Hi. Happy Friday. I'm so excited. This is like the best Friday ever made. Yay. And you all see who my guests are. Yay. It's Mr. Jim there. Jesse Scott. Hi. All right. So I'm trying to think of how to word the news. I think I think why don't you guys say what happened on your end first, because you guys are the reason I have big news is because you allowed that to happen.
We allowed it to happen?
Yes, you did.
That's true.
We've been hounding you since September when we started.
Well, we did, and for a long time. Well, the real decision started.
You were pregnant
last night watching the video.
Yeah, watching the video.
Watching the video, I was like, you know what? I was like, so we started doing numbers. I was like, could we really afford this? Is this something that we can make work? And I was like, well, we need to talk to her, figure out what she needs to have so that we can do it. And we started working numbers, and I was like, we should really call her. We should really call her and offer her to be a Mystic Dragon at Mystic Dragon's Lair. So after the live, we called Mama Squirrel and we did some number running, and we figured out that we can afford to hire Jen as an employee. So that gets her out of her job and brings her with us. Yeah! And you guys, she was so excited. She was so excited.
I literally, I still can't.
They were both crying. They were both crying. So yep. She's our first full-time employee. So, which is a good thing.
Yay! I still can't speak. Like, literally, I'm trying to be like, okay, I'm so excited. I know, it's terrible. I've been like,
but I mean, for like, and ever since that, you know, you met us and we met you, and it's just constantly the struggle at your job, and it's constant, and you help us so much already that we were like, well, there's no better person for us to take on initially than her. Yep. Because she can help us learn and grow, and we're helping her step foot into this dream that she has, and it kind of gets her away from the place that's just, it's taking your time, and it's making you miserable, and it's not good for your family, it's not good for you, and for us to be able to give you a position here like that, just, it really made our days. We were talking about it last night, and
are you a Mystic Dragon now? Yes, she's a Mystic
Dragon.
Yes,
she is. She is our first official employee.
Yep. Well, we can use all the ideas we can get. And all
oh my goodness. I can't even tell you. I started making a list today of like my ideas of what I want to start with. Wait, wrong.
Yeah, I walked through the woods and I was like, oh my gosh, Jen and I can walk through the woods and pick up wand wood, and we can make wands from our woods, and there's all these crafty things that we can do.
Wand making.
So now I was like, all night, I'm like, she's not going to sleep, because I'm not going to sleep, because I'm going to be up all night thinking of all these ideas. And I was like, it's so good for everybody involved. It's good for the family, because it's not as much stress on your part. Yep. And it gets me more involved in things that I want to do in doing this path. And I told Jen, you guys last night, I was like, we can film us making the crafts on the channel. I was like, that way you guys can do it yourself at home too. I was like, so it's a lot of potential growth all the way around. And it's just, we're really excited. We're super excited.
So you excited, Jen?
Oh my gosh. There is just no words. And I've been crying again.
Stop cutting onions.
Who's cutting onions?
Who's cutting onions, damn it?
There is no words that I can say to you guys to tell you how important this is to me. Like, I feel like a 1,000,000-pound weight has been lifted off my shoulders.
Oh, you could tell when we were just talking to you. And once we made it official, it was just, you're so much lighter. And it just,
you were happy.
Even tell you, the greatest feeling in the world was to hand my boss my resignation today.
Here you go. And to have it come after a day like yesterday where they were like, all right, well, we're going to put you where we need you now, whether you like it or not. You're like, fuck you. No, you're not.
I know. I'm like, go ahead if you need to, but I know I have an end date. There is nothing you can do.
You do everything officially this morning?
I did. It is official. My last day at Mammo Hell is April 24th. I am just ecstatic and like so eternally grateful to the two of you for just giving me the opportunity to prove that I know I can do this, and the fact that you guys are willing to take a chance on me. And that's all. I feel like that's all I needed was that base to say I couldn't jump. I couldn't make the move. I could without at least saying, okay, I can live on this if I can.
You need that little cushion, that security, because without doing that, you had no income. There's no way to do it. And it takes a lot to start up something like this. And I was like, I know that we can bring her on, and it's not only going to help her with everything, but it's just such a perfect fit. And we're hoping that eventually we can hire Ben and Bob. I know you guys are watching.
So
you're next.
So let me tell you, Jen, we got home last night, walked in the door, and I go, I got to tell my wife I just hired someone.
I almost with you. Does she know?
So Kathy's sitting on the couch, covered up in her blanket, and she sits back like this. She's watching TV. So I sit down. She's leaning over the couch. I go, so I hired Jen tonight. She picks up the remote. She puts it on pause. She goes, what? It took her about a minute. She was all happy, came up with all kinds of ideas of what we can do and everything.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope
did she figure in gas and everything else? I was like, she figured it out. I promise she's taken care of. She'll be okay.
Yep.
So she's all 100% on board with it too. She's happy.
Yay! I'm so happy. I thought of that today. I'll be honest with you, I didn't think at all yesterday. This morning,
Sonia wants us to share some ideas.
Oh my gosh, ideas. Are you kidding me?
There's so many.
I have ideas pouring out of me. I can't even.
You guys want to know what I'm pricing right now?
Okay, when you did that, I felt the healing energy from here.
I know, right? And I'm sitting next to it. Just imagine it. I'm like, oh, I just want to bathe in it.
60 pounds of healerite.
Supplies you pointed at last day.
I know that whole cabinet behind me. I'm digging through it this weekend, so I've got to make a path and dig to it.
I see lots of crafts, and it's a good way to get my kids involved in doing crafts and stuff too.
God.
And
so much.
It'll be like a huge family effort, so we're super excited.
Yes.
Now, Cass will hear you calling that for what every day. Oh my gosh, you guys don't even know. They were talking about something that before we went live. Well, what about this? You think this is okay? I'm like, no. The ideas literally are pouring on me. I have ideas for classes. I have ideas for craft stuff for us to make. Altar kits. I said to Peter, now I expect you to start working on boxes again because I'm going to be putting together.
Yes, I love his painting on the outside of the boxes. He's amazing.
Yeah, slowly.
Peter, we need this box painted by you have a week. That's it. 1 week. Get it done.
Oh, I cannot even tell. I have a million ideas, 1,000,001. What does Peter have to say? So I will tell you guys. Peter was unbelievable with this whole thing. I am, and he's the other one that I'm like, oh my goodness, because obviously, at first it's my job where I'm at is like a professional medical job and stuff. I did not expect to make what I made there. I was there for 15 years and all that kind of stuff. So yes, I'm taking a pay cut, but it means that it's my happiness. And he said to me last night, I'm so glad. And I so want you to be able to do this because your being happy means more to me than whatever amount of money. He goes, you can't buy anything. You realize that. I'm like, I know. I got it. Like I'm going into Kickstarter. I'm canceling everything that I have outstanding at Kickstarter. I know. I'll get there.
And like we told Jen last night, we were like, I know this is a pay cut. I was like, but eventually when we get going and the store gets going and, you know, being able to supplement with stuff we make, and you guys, I was like, it'll grow. I have no doubt that
And
it'll
I
grow.
don't either. I truly don't. And I think we'll grow exponentially. And I have no problem with that whatsoever. That, like I said, just that stepping stone. I just needed that stepping stone so I knew when I stepped off, I wouldn't drown. That's it. Just the stone.
Bob said his boss asked if there was something wrong today, and he just walked away because he had nothing nice to say to her. And I was like, see, they're next.
Yeah,
they're next.
they're
It's
next.
it's sequential. It's coming. Just, I don't know how long it'll be, but they're coming on board next. It's just going to happen.
Yay. And we'll make it work. Now it's, you know, just starting everything afloat so that everybody will be able to float.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we got the Reiki room, we got the healing rooms, we got
We have so many ideas
The
for the
extra
store,
witch
you
room,
guys.
yeah.
We're just, every day we're like, new idea. Oh, I need time for this. I need to make this. And
And the fact that we can do that, and that's going to be my job.
Bob goes one day at a time with some heart faces.
Yay! I know. Oh, I'm just blown away. I'm blown away by the opportunity. I'm blown away that the universe has put everything in place. It's, you know, guys, there's sometimes that you can feel and see that the universe has a plan. And even if you have no freaking clue what it is, you have to know that things were put into place long before we've come to this point. And suddenly it seems like every single point was made so that we could get here.
The anything was like, I've seen some great witch kits that were just a plain silver metal mixing bowl. And then she's like, I mean, there was stuff inside sealed with Satan wrap.
Satan wrap.
Oh, I love it. I am just so excited. A million ideas leaving my head. I cannot wait to get started. And
people are like, you need to have this in the store and this in the store and this. And I'm like, we're getting there. We can only do a little at a time. I promise. I have this. If you guys saw the list of things I want in the store, it's like, I'm like, we can't open the store until we have incense and candles and books and deck. And like, we're getting there. I was like, we won't have everything, but I promise we're making our way there.
Wait, the big question. Did you sleep last night?
Yeah.
A couple hours. I literally, my eyes. Now, what time were we talking? I know it was after midnight.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't either, but I know 5 o'clock in the morning, my eyes flew open again, and I'm like, why am I awake? I thought, okay, I'm going to get up and meditate, which I have not done in a long time. And I keep saying I'm going to start my meditation. I want to start my daily meditation. I thought, okay, today's the day. I'm going to start my daily meditation again. And I did. I woke up.
Sonia, we live about an hour away. We're not very far. Nope.
Yep. And that's kind of the next step.
I know.
Peter is like, we're out of here. Someplace, okay.
He's like, that's it. We're finding it out.
He's like, that's the next step. We'll get there. Because it is a long drive. But I said, it's going to be like flying. I would drive 2 hours. It's going to be like nothing. Because all of the ideas I had on my way there will be good. We'll be good. Notebook, write every idea in it. Oh, I got it. I started. This is the notebook that Shauna and Pat got me. This is my idea notebook for the shop. And
I had one. I don't know where it went. I gotta find it in here.
It's going. I got all kinds of ideas just flowing out of me. And it just keeps going. I can't even tell you. Peter's like, okay, I get it. Okay.
I'll sit there. We'll be getting ready to go to bed, and I'm like, wait, I have an idea. What if we did this? And we could do this. And he's like, aren't you going to bed? I'm like, I'm at the stairs. I'm like, let me just finish my idea, and I can go to bed when I'm done telling you.
Yeah, I just gotta get this out. Yep, that's right. And there's I am blown away, you guys. I am eternally grateful, and I am telling you now, you will not regret it, because
Oh, we know that.
No,
Come
I
on.
can't wait to get the doors open and you be here.
I can't either. Custom oils for deity. Oh yes, absolutely that's on the agenda.
Oils, incense.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. You're like, oh, we need incense and stuff. I'm like, we can make incense, honey. I got enough to start making the incense, and we'll just figure it out as we go.
You can even do mini altar kits for dedication. So if somebody's following a specific path or deity, you can cater to that specific one based on what you put in the kit. And there's just so many ideas. I'm telling you guys, it's insane. I need more time in a day.
I know, right? So we'll have to talk, when a million people aren't watching us too, but the pagan library, I'm like, if I could figure out, that's a little bit down the line, but some of the books are going to have to come there so we can use them, because I refer to books all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I go right on that wall in there.
You could do, if we're doing a class, if we can have a dedicated room for classes, we can have a little library on the side that people can go in and pull from. They just can't,
Take them.
leave.
Yeah, that's right.
It'd be like a reading store kind of thing.
The library here.
Yeah.
No checking books out because I don't trust anybody. But you can use
Like a
them
Barnes and
here.
Noble.
Oh, wait. What did Pat say? Something about me spending money. Shut up, Pat. Where is it? Remember, you're only going to make about $250 a week after all the crystals you have to have.
You wake up for all the crystals you have to have.
Nope, I
She's
can't.
gonna have a box like we do, and she's just gonna be like, "Dang it! All right, let me see how much of my check I can put towards this box."
Right?
Hold on.
I know. Peter, well, I think that's why Peter wants to move down there, because he's like, I need to be closer so I can say, nope, put it back.
Dana's on.
Dana's here. Yay! Hi,
Yeah,
Sue.
she can find it. Hi, Dana.
Oh, she texted me. Oh, I'm sorry, Dana. I know I had a hard time when we first came on too. Sometimes the StreamYard thing, it's a little goofy when you're.
So you gotta
On
tell
StreamYard.
Dana since she doesn't know yet.
She must know, because she just said, I'm so happy. Hold on. What'd she say? Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, wait. Oh my goodness. I can't read the whole thing, Dana. I'll read it afterwards. I know. I just wish so bad I could win the lottery. You're so cute, because the witchy commune. He's so cute. Yay. So Dana.
She said, "Tell me." She doesn't know.
You tell her. It's your guys.
I said it the first time. Come on. All right, fine.
Yeah.
Dana. So we officially, well, not until like after April 24th, but after April 24th, Mama Squirrel's officially an employee of Mystic Dragon's Lair.
Yeah.
It's like the most exciting thing.
She's a plank holder.
I am so excited. I am so excited. So let me tell you about my resignation. So I had like 3 different drafts. I'm like, how do I say this? I looked up templates last night. I'm writing it out. So then I had to email it to my work email so I could print it out so I could go and hand it to her. So I am at the computer. I check my email so I can print it out. And my second in command boss is like walks behind me, and I thought, shit, did she see that? I don't want her to see it until I go and hand it to her, but she wasn't paying attention, thank goodness. So then another coworker who hadn't been there all week was there, and so they had to update her about all the corona stuff that happened this week and how things changed and blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh my gosh, stop talking. I have to tell you something. So finally she's alone, and I walked in. And I have this piece of paper in my hand, and I looked at her, and she goes, that piece of paper better not be what I think it is. And I'm like, well, I guess that depends. What do you think it is? And she goes, your resignation? I'm like, yep, it is. And I have this big smile on my face. She goes, well, you're awful happy about it. Let me see it. So I handed to her after she reads it, and I didn't say very much other than, you guys have been great. I have no problem with you. This is just, me going in a different direction and, things, blah, blah. So she goes, so can I ask you what it is? And I'm like, yeah, I'll tell you. So I kind of briefly, she knows. I mean, they all know what I am. They all ask for tarot readings. They all, So I said, this opportunity is plopped into my lap, and it's like the universe is just finally pushing me and saying, no, this is your opportunity. And so I don't know if I'll ever get that again. I certainly can't pass it up. And she goes, that's right up your alley. And I'm like, yep, it really is. And she's like, yeah, there ain't nothing I'm going to be able to say to you, huh? And I'm like, nope, there isn't. And she goes, I could probably get a raise for you. And I'm like, a raise to do crystal and tarot and Reiki? She goes, yeah, no. I'm like, nope, don't think so. And she was really good about it. She's like, I totally get it. I'm really happy for you. And I'm like, you look really happy for me, Tammy. And she's like, I really am. I'm just really sad for me. And I'm like, that's okay. I don't mind you being sad. It's okay with me. And I know. Okay. Well, congratulations. That's really good. I'm like, yep, I know it is really good. Yay.
Can't wait.
It is just this huge, huge, huge weight lifted off my shoulders.
What did the kids say?
The kids are excited. It's funny. The oldest is probably, I don't want to say this too loud because I haven't talked to my aunt about it really. The oldest wants to come move with us. He's like, I'll work anywhere. I don't care. So he's such a homebody anyway. I just love my oldest. So he's probably going to move with us. The youngest, which I kind of was like, all right, he'll probably move with us once Frankie does. He's kind of thinking still. And I'm like, really? Wow. First time the youngest. And the two middle ones, my guess is, and we'll have to sit down and talk to them, but my guess is they'll probably stay here and then they'll have to take over what we're paying for the mortgage. But other than that, they're, the two middle ones they're in their own worlds. Ooh. It's just something that I was not expecting to have it line up this quickly.
Yep. It was like it just fell into place. He was like, I was watching the video, and what'd you do? What made you say that it was, because we've been the whole since we started, we're like, all right, we need Jen. Then we need Ben and Bob.
From the beginning when I started the business, I knew I wanted you working here. That's why I've been asking you for 4 months now to come to work.
And it was like, it's not just all of the experience. I was like, we get along so well and our ideas always mesh really, really well. Yep. So it's that we know that you have a good work ethic. We know that we already work really, really well together. So it's not blind hiring some random person to help out. It's somebody that's like family to us that we know we get along with well, and we'll call each other out. We're like, listen, this isn't going to work. And be like, okay, this isn't going to work.
Yep. And what did I say to you? I know one of the first things I said is, okay, look, I so want to do this, but let me tell you right now, Cassie, if you think I'm getting in your way, if I'm like interfering with your part of your dream and stuff, you need to say that first up front.
I was like, that's the big thing. We always tell people that communication is the basis for everything. 99% of arguments are because you didn't understand and you didn't communicate to get it fixed. So communicate. Exactly. And that's all we care about. And I was like, so we're like above and beyond. The whole night he's like, can you believe we just told Jen we're going to hire her? I was like, I know. I'm so excited.
Well, I was there you go. I was watching the video and I saw how much, for lack of a better word, pain and anguish you were in. And that's when I looked at her and I said,
he's like,
I think I can do this. And I worked the numbers. And I go, yeah, we need to offer her a job. Bring her into the family. We need her. So I was worried. I was worried it wasn't going to be enough. So, but it'll get there.
Well, it is.
Pat never pays its bill.
It is absolutely. I'm telling you, it is like I said. And I know we'll grow, and I trust you guys with everything I have. You know that. I totally trust you, and I know that you are doing what you can, and that is all I needed, just that stepping stone, and then we'll grow it. I have no problem. Give me the opportunity. We will grow it. I On board.
Dana's like, it's Cassie's dream and Mama's dream together, so now it's everybody's dream.
I know. It's gonna be amazing. I cannot wait. And by the way, I don't plan on waiting. Like I plan on probably not this weekend because Corona and all that stuff. But besides that, hopefully next weekend I'll start coming out and we can start planning and talking and
we have lots of stuff. I'm so excited.
Let's see what the state does with this bug thing, and then we can start getting stuff done.
I'm hoping it does seem like it's slowing down a little bit. They talked about today. It's doubling every 4 days instead of every 2.5. So maybe we're doing that flatten the curve thing.
That'd be nice.
Danny wants to know if you knew before or after he sent you your cards.
Oh, so Danny did this reading for me. I knew before, but he didn't. I didn't tell anybody that's not true. I told my admins. But I didn't tell anybody else until right now. And Danny had sent me this reading that was I'm like, you have no idea, Danny, how good this reading is. Just wait and see tomorrow, because let me tell you, kid, this is good reading. And I couldn't say another word. I'm just like, yep, you're on. Good job.
And then you pulled too, didn't you, last night?
Yes. I pulled 2 queens. I pulled Queen of Swords. So to me, which was totally, actually, I did a past, present, future, which I don't do very much. Usually I do 3-card readings, but I don't do a past, present, future. But the past card was 5 of Wands, I think. No, not 5 of Wands. 5 of Cups. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's definitely the past card. And then the present was Queen of Swords, which is totally like, okay, I know you're emotionally invested in this, but take the emotion out of it and think with your brain for a little while, Jen. This is the time to plan what we're doing. Okay, I gotcha. And then future was Queen of Pence. Come on. I was like, really? That is just, come on. I love tarot.
Dana was like, come on, Cassie and Mama, they met for this reason. They were meant for this shit.
Right? I know. I'm telling you, the universe does things to put people together. And
the entire thing was because I was watching your videos and you were talking about Lunasa ritual. And she's like, anybody local? I was like, I'm in Western New York. Where? I was like, well, between Rochester. She goes, get out, come to ritual. I was like, okay.
Okay,
be quiet. She ran around for 3 days when she met you online. She hadn't even met you yet. She ran around 3 days. She goes, you know what? I met a witch.
I was like, there she lives right. She doesn't even live that far away. And I'm like screaming around the house. He goes, calm down. I was like, you don't understand. She's only an hour away. I was like, I've been watching her forever and she's only an hour away.
Oh, can you imagine? I know. I'm telling you, it's the universe. What's my saying from Paulo Coelho is when you want someone, the universe conspires to help you. And it really does. It's you put that energy out there and the universe goes, okay, this is what you're doing. That's why with the self-dedication stuff that we were talking about, when you do the self-dedication ritual, that is for you, but that is for the universe to say, okay, alert, just so you know, this is the path that I am going to take. This is where I'm headed. So I'm just letting the universe know because now I expect things to start happening. And it does. And it happens and it happens again and it happens again. And you'll start saying, oh, this is weird to have this many coincidences. Yeah, not coincidences. It's the universe puts things in place. It really does. Really does. I'm sitting here in my head. I'm going, okay, I started doing X-ray.
He goes, boy, it's going to be a pain in the butt having you both in Tucson next year. We're like, oh my God, look at this. Wait, I just need to look at it.
wait.
Hold on, I need to touch
We gotta go back here.
Take my picture of this huge one.
2 weeks in Tucson? What?
I told him we spent 1 week there. We spent 1 week and it wasn't enough. No. It just wasn't. It goes for over a month. I was like,
I know.
It's not enough. I was like, we need more money. I was like, that's it, everybody. You need to buy more stuff right before Tucson so we can buy
Right.
more stuff for you and come and bring it back.
I'm gonna be starting to save now. Oh no, I really can't start saving now. Soon. I'm gonna be starting to save soon. I can't even tell you. Like I have been thinking about this, talking about the universe and
That's
lining
true,
things
Dana.
up. I've been thinking about what did Dana say, Cassie? Been feeling this change coming? I believe it. My change stuff starts back in 2001. So because I've been a pagan for so long now. How old is Joey? Yes, 2001. So I was when 9/11 happened. I'm telling you, this is going to sound so weird, but when 9/11 happened, I was in my first year of X-ray school. 9/11 happened, and that kind of changed the course of why I wanted to be an X-ray and how I wanted to go through it. And then I went to CT, and CT was a big deal for me. It like gave me the confidence that I needed. And then I started thinking after I got that confidence, you know what? I think I can tell people that I'm a pagan. I don't really care what people think. And why am I worried about this? And before that, it was like not something I would say. It's not something I would, really do anything about. And every little step that has happened since then. I mean, we've moved out of state, come back. Every little step that happens is like the step towards what we're doing. It's years in the making.
Yeah, Kay, we've actually talked about doing monthly subscription boxes in the future.
Yep.
I think that would be a great idea.
Yes.
Yeah, that's one of my many ideas that we have for the future. I'm like, all right, subscription boxes once a month. That would be awesome. She's seen pictures of it.
Okay.
So there's just
reason for everything. Mama Cass texted me about knowing something new was coming or about to happen, some kind of change. So many signs, but we didn't know what the signs were for. It's the universe conspires to meet you. It just does. You have to believe that. Especially, I wish that Red Room was in here, and I haven't seen her, I don't think. But that's part of what I keep trying to tell her is, honey, I know sometimes it seems so dark, and you think I am on the other side of the world from all these people that she now considers her family and who understands her and who, but you have no idea the little steps that the universe is taking to put things in place so that eventually it'll be what needed to happen so that you could come to where you're supposed to be. And I know that's hard, especially when you're young. It's really hard to see that sometimes. And you think, oh my gosh, how can I possibly get through this shit? And there's no way. And it is all happening so that you could get to the place you're supposed to be eventually.
Everything. I tell people about what happened to me as a child, what kind of upbringing I had and struggles I went through. And they're like, oh my God. I'm like, no, because if it wasn't right by any means, I was like, but it made me who I am. And I wouldn't be where I am without all of the things I had to go through. So in like the past 2 years, I have done, since I found this path and where I've grown substantially. And initially I was like, well, I don't want to tell people I'm a witch. And I'm like, I'm a witch. Hey, everybody, I'm a pagan witch.
I was going to say the past 2 years, it hasn't even been a year since I met you, and you have grown like exponentially 4 or 5 times, knowledge and growth and confidence and joy and, confidence in yourself. And we're good.
You have that effect on people.
Well, this path has that effect on me, though. That's why I'm so excited about it. That's why I like to teach it. That's why
I'm actually hoping to do my dedication this weekend. I remember I told you the last time I did my dedication, and I had the frogs were croaking, and all of a sudden the birds were chirping in the middle of the night. I was like, why are there birds chirping? I was like, why are all these animals coming out? I was like, oh my God. And then I realized, I was like, oh, okay.
Yes,
I get it.
Yes. I'll tell you what, too. I sent Dana pictures. I've been seeing deer for weeks. For weeks. And to me, it is that gentle energy of, okay, look, you might be skittish right now and stuff, but it's okay. That beauty and patience and all that stuff that deer teach us, every single morning for weeks, I've been seeing deer on the way to work. And I took pictures this morning. I had to pull, actually, I turned around to take pictures because I was like, there's a herd in the damn field right here. So I turned around and took pictures.
Just recently, him and I were actually coming home from a live. We're on the way home. We were almost home and 12 deer across the road. I was like, what the? Why are there 12 of them? I was like, there's so many. And I see like 2 or 3 here and there, but there was like a huge herd. I was like, what the? Something's coming. I don't know what it is, but something's coming.
And it's, it's scary and skittish to start something new. And to take a new step forward. But ultimately, it's exactly where we're supposed to be.
Yep.
We'll be there together.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not going to start crying again, but I am so, so grateful just to be given the opportunity to prove that I know where we're going. Totally do.
Well, you're the first plank holder of the business. You know what that is?
No.
No.
But I'll take it.
No, don't know what it is.
It comes from the olden days when they built the ship, and you were the crew that helped build the ship. Your first assigned crew. You were part of the planks of the ship, so you were a plank holder.
Aww, I love it.
And you're here, and we're starting the store, so you're a plank holder.
Yay! No, Emma, I don't have to walk the plank.
Just to walk the plank. No, Ben and Bob and you, everybody who's been helping us through all of this. And I mean, we have a lot of our customers who have been here since our very first live, since day one, when I was like, hi, welcome to the very first Mystic Dragons ever live. Of course, they don't see my face. They see my hands.
Right?
It's just, we've grown substantially since then. And it's just, it's continuous.
The growth is amazing.
It is. It is. And that energy is infectious. So that means it attracts more growth. And yay. Yay. Merchandise. Yay.
Deborah's like, I am crying for you. I can feel you're happy. Her and I both cried last night. She starts crying and I was like, dang it, Mama, you know I'm an empath. What the hell? I'm not wearing hematite right now.
I know. I did really well today, I have to say. I thought I would be crying at work and stuff, but at work I'm like, bye.
Dana, we are looking into getting Mystic Dragon t-shirts.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh man, now I gotta buy more shirts for you. Oh.
Yay! I know. I have been talking about Mama Squirrel shirts for over a year. We were supposed to try to get them for Tarot Stock last year, and it just didn't happen. There was so much coming together and everything. So, and I have to say, probably my guess is right now we may have to postpone Witchy Palooza here.
Danny says, your last day that you're going to do cartwheels down the hall out the front door.
Oh my gosh. I cannot even tell you. I'm like, hell yeah. And I have to tell you this too. My boss, she did say, now here, they have screwed me for over a year. I have been on evening shift in Murderville, which is what I call Anthony Jordan in the middle of the city. They have just screwed me over and over and over. Okay, that'd be a great shirt. Yes, I totally agree, Deb.
Yes, your face on it with a speech bubble saying, okay.
yes. And the green
and I can be on the back saying, chatoyance.
And so here they have had this this position up, which is why they have had me, Anthony Jordan, and all this stuff. So doesn't she say to me after I give her my resignation, doesn't she say, so we hired somebody for the Anthony Jordan job yesterday? And I'm like, good for you. And she goes, well, I'm just saying, so this would end soon. Like it's going to end really soon. I'm telling you. And I said, so when does the new girl start? And she goes, April 27th. And I'm like, oh, yes, you'll have to train her.
It's perfect.
Yep.
The universe knew.
Yep. Oh, yes. I won't even be there to train her.
You're on your own now.
Sucks to be you guys. Not for a year. I have been like, you guys know how unhappy I am about being on the evening shift, that I'm one of the only people that they keep screwing and putting on the evening shift. I have my channel that I'm supposed to be doing stuff. I know it sucks. And they'd look at me. So that's exactly what I did back today. Oh, that sucks. Boo hoo. So yay, I am just overjoyed.
That's all night. We're like, I'm just so happy. He kept going, seeing Jen smile, and he goes, did she cry? I was like, she did cry. I cried too. So it's okay. And I was like, it made you incredibly happy, but it also made us so happy to be able to help.
The difference from your video to the phone call after the video, night and day. It was unbelievable.
I know.
Made me happy.
Oh, it made me overjoyed. There's no words. There's just not the right words. The right words do not exist. How incredibly grateful I am just to have the opportunity. Really. So excited. And I cannot wait to prove how worth it I'm going to be.
I was all nonchalant about it. We did the raffle for our giveaway. And during the video, I was like, yeah, and don't forget. He's like, Mama Squirrel. I was like, oh, yeah, Mama Squirrel's on at 8, you guys. And I think she has some special guests or something. I don't know. I was like, but if you guys are bored before our live, you can always go watch her. Yeah. I was like, I actually held that together pretty well.
That's pretty damn good. I know. I had people messaging me today, like, so I don't know what this is, but and I'm like, yep, not saying a word. I'll let you know when we get there. So, yay. I'm so happy, guys. Really, really, really. I am so happy. And
We're excited. We're very excited.
Thank you so much. Yay! The love is there.
Yes.
Yay. All right. So you guys are going live tonight, right?
Yeah, sometime between 9 and 10. We have to finish setting up. I have to finish pricing Healer Eye and Golden Healer Selenite, and there's some goodies that are out tonight. So we got to finish pricing.
Yay. Yeah. Well, I'm going to try purposely not to watch because I know I'd be in trouble then. I'm
like, no, Jen,
you are not allowed to turn it on.
Kay says that we're so full of energy and we're over the moon.
Yay. I am. My stuff, I have lots of stuff to do. The initiation class, I'm going to say right now that it'll be Sunday because I don't want to push myself too much tomorrow. But so my initiation class will be Sunday. I would expect it to be, everybody's home now. It's kind of nice that I can kind of go on a little bit earlier so I don't have to be on quite so late. So I'm going to go on at like 7 for the initiation. And then, do you guys do a Sunday night?
No more.
No. Sunday nights we officially deemed family. No lives, no nothing. Just that's our day where I spend it with the kids. We go outside, we do whatever, but that's one day where we do not let business come in between our family.
Okay. Good.
This is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah. Like I'm like answering people's messages at 3:00 on Tuesday when I'm not. I'm like, hey, I'm not at the office. I'll check as soon as I get there. I promise. I was like, I will get back to you. They're like, hey, is this still available? Yeah, sure thing. I'll add it to your order. Not a big deal.
Yep, I totally get it. I do too. I'll show you my messenger someday. Same thing. 3:00 in the morning because people are in Australia and they don't know.
And like we have people in Australia and New Zealand and everywhere. So we're just all, if I'm up, I'll try to answer it. So, and they're like, you don't have to answer it. It's 2:00. I'm like, but I'm awake and I looked at it already.
And then you hear the
ding. I looked at it, so I have to respond.
Yep.
So I just do. But anybody who was asking, yeah, we're going to be on Facebook. We're hoping to do YouTube. We just haven't gotten around to it. Things have been crazy. So we weren't sure if we're going to be allowed to come to the building for a while because all the other businesses were shut down. And we didn't want to be pulling out at 2:00 in the morning and have an officer go, whoop, whoop. Why are you here?
Why are you out?
Dang it. Well, you see, officer, we were just doing a live. You can go up and pull it up. It's there.
It was not, I was 6 feet away. It was not.
I'm like, we had no contact with anybody. We live in the same household, so it's not a big deal.
I promise, Dana, I won't show anybody what you send me. It's so funny. No,
now you gotta
just have it. What's that?
He goes, now you got to tell us.
No. All right, you guys. I just can't even thank you enough. Really. And I can't. Not doing it, damn it. But yes. Yep. Enough.
No onions.
No onions.
No onions.
Okay.
Mom and Cass, is there an online shop or is the lives on Facebook at the moment? At the moment, it's just the lives on Facebook, but you know.
Yeah, it's currently lives on Facebook. I do post things on Instagram. I'm trying to get better at it. I'm so busy. I'm like, shoot, I didn't post on Instagram. And I was like, I'll try and do it today.
Once we get to Clover, the Shopify site comes
Yeah. Once we get our point of sale system, we're going to be using the Clover. We won't be invoicing through PayPal anymore. It'll invoice right through Clover. It'll send you an email link. You'll pay just like you would on PayPal. But it goes through there and Shopify will come up on there. And I think we might be able to make an app work, but I don't.
Yeah, our website.
Our website.
They'll make a website.
They'll make a
Shopify
website for us and we'll just have to constantly update products. So they'll make a website with our point of sale system that connects all together.
Jen's job.
Absolutely. Put the tech savvy chick on it.
They're like, why is this? What is that? That's not dang it, the wrong picture in the dang it. Cassie, come fix this. Yeah, so
I can't wait till she starts.
I know.
I can't wait either. I cannot wait either. So much so. I know. Well, I said to my boss, so now can I take my 2-week vacation now?
Can I take my 2-week vacation now?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, no. Are you kidding me? I'm not even allowed to take an hour off now that I put my resignation in. Anytime, like if I get sick, I have to call HR and put it through HR. They won't let me take a sick day.
They're like, excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, you're quitting. You're not allowed to do
Go
that.
see HR.
Yes. Yep.
You're just trying to get out of here, aren't you?
Yep. Oh yes, for sure.
Or 2 weeks is enough. You can go.
Well, I will be there next weekend. I'm telling you. Well, I shouldn't say that. Assuming that the COVID thing allows us to do that. Just go in and cough a few times. That's a good one, Jack.
I'm sorry. I think I'm coming down with something. I have a fever, dry cough.
I'll bring one of my crystals in that, like my Tibetan ice quartz or something that makes me go poof.
Danny, yeah, send payments through PayPal. We'll let everybody know when we switch over. We don't even have the point of sale system yet because a lot of the banks are closed, so we can't talk to the person who's supposed to bring it over and show us how to use it and set it up. So until then, definitely just continue through PayPal like we are now.
And
Yep.
Chase,
We'll keep you guys posted.
here, 2 of Owls. Hi, sweetie. I saw him on his live earlier. You missed it. I'm quitting my day job, and Cass and Scott are hiring me. I get to do what I love full time. I'm so excited. Yay.
Yep.
All right, guys. So we'll talk more about, everything going on.
Yep.
The COVID thing is maybe means that I might have to postpone Witchy-Palooza, and now that I'll be working with you guys, we'll talk about, what time would be good. And if maybe not, maybe things will turn around by then and I don't have to, but we'll see.
Yeah.
It's the hard part is that I want to make sure that people who are around the country are going to be able to plan ahead. And it's right now, I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. It has to turn around pretty darn quickly to give people enough time to plan ahead for June. So
New books. She has new books. What?
Yes, I do. Dana sent me new books that I didn't have. Yay! I'm so excited.
I told
haven't
Dana, I was
hardly
like, if
had
I
a
have
chance to
books,
open
I'll
them.
send them to you. Especially because she's a Stephen King lover like I am. So I was like, I will send. Don't worry, I got you covered.
Ooh. I got my Anne Rice books I'll have to bring in too. All right. I love you guys so much.
All right, yeah, we
I'm
will.
so
We'll talk
appreciative.
again soon.
Yes, absolutely. My guess is, guys, I will be back on tomorrow at some point to say hello and do an unboxing or something because I'll be bored. I can't sit home for too long without doing something. Actually, I won't be bored. See that big glob of crap? I have to go through it so I can get to the cabinet that I have all my ideas in. Yay. All right. Thank you guys so much. I just from the bottom of my heart, thank you. It means everything to me. And thank all of you for joining us and saying hello, and press that like button before you leave so we can get more and more and more people. And we love you guys so much.
Bye.
Bye, guys.